What? We're back at it again, and today we're going to be hitting the road again because last week or the week prior we were actually in Maryland to go pick up a Mustang for a buddy of mine. But today what we're going to be doing is something for the Camaro. So for those of you guys that know, I have a kind of flat wooden dash in the Camaro that I had made up when I first got the car a few years back, just because the dash I had in it was completely destroyed. I mean, it was just in awful condition, so I just decided to go ahead and take all of that out and just do a flat dash to get everything running until about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I am part of one of the second generation Camaro groups, and I put out a post on there asking if anybody had a full dash assembly that they'd be willing to part with, and a guy contacted me and said he had a full dash assembly and he has it for a really good deal, so I just could not pass it up. So that is why we're going to be heading down to North Carolina to go pick up this dash. Hopefully everything will go good. I hope it's not a horror show trying to get out, because I remember the last time when I took mine out, it was a complete horror show getting some of the bolts and just getting it all done in a way where it didn't ruin the dash. So the dash that I'm going to be getting is still also in the car, so hopefully there's nothing going to be rusted, and if there is, hopefully it'll break free easily. But I'm going to go ahead and get all the tools loaded up and hit the road so we can be on our way to getting this dash. Alright guys, and here is the dash. I'm not going to be able to take out any of the, or really show any of what we actually did, because I don't want to be disrespectful, but this is basically what the dash came out of. So you guys will see us when we are back at the house. And also, I may end up getting these seats at a later date.
Same thing as a razor, but it's punny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The reason I don't mess with Ford is
I'm just about to get back into Virginia. I'm gonna stop at a quick McDonald's, just get something to eat real quick. But basically, I wasn't able to really record a lot of getting the dash out. It took like only an hour to do, which was very shocking. I thought it was going to take way longer, but we were able to get that done really quick. So I'm going to get back to my house. Hopefully I'll be able to work on the dash a little bit, but for about the next week, this will be kind of the project, so stay tuned for the rest of that as well. Finally, made it back to my house after, let's see, 5 hours worth of driving to actually go and get all these parts. So let me show you what I actually did get for the Camaro. I was able to get a full top dash for the Camaro. This is the center part and also kind of the right side. This is all in one. And then I got the rest of the parts in the back of the truck here. I was able to get the cluster holder, and then here is the cluster itself, along with my just cluster of a truck. I really need to clean this out. Oh gosh, it's awful. And then I got all the brackets, and then some of just the smaller stuff in the bucket here with all the screws. And then also here is like, what part is this? This is the center column that is underneath of the steering wheel. So it's definitely a decent little bit. It's actually not as complicated as I thought it was going to be to take out. So I think putting it back in is going to be where the trick is, because there are some brackets. I can't remember if we cut out or simply welded to when we did the flat dash to make it work, but we at least have all the brackets that we need to mount everything. So I'm hoping when we actually start to take out the dash in my Camaro that we'll be able to mount all this up relatively easily. But I think that's going to be kind of this week's project that I'm going to work on in the evenings after work. But the next thing I'm also going to do, and let me know guys in the comments what you guys think, but the dash itself is rolled a little bit from just being in the sun and how it just kind of made it bend. So the guy I was talking to, he gave me a couple ideas on how to kind of straighten it out, which was basically using heat with maybe like some baby oil or something like that to be able to like let it soak and then try and form it. So if you guys have any idea on how I could kind of flatten the dash out and kind of clean it up to look good, let me know. I'm definitely open to suggestions. But in the meantime, I want to try and clean up the plastic. I want to take all of this out and just in general clean it all up and get it looking really good, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to either repaint it or rewrap it in a sense and try and make it look good. So I have some pretty cool ideas I'm going to do for the interior of the car. Now I'm actually going to have it all out again for like the 7th time for this car. But anyway, if you guys do have any ideas or ways that I can kind of do that, let me know, and I will definitely highly appreciate that. So today's video, sorry I was not able to really get a lot of the video out itself with being able to kind of take the dash out. When I went to the guy's house, I didn't really want to record there or really show too much because, you know, some people are a little bit odd about that, so I didn't want to be disrespectful about it. But either way, the guy was super nice. I'm just really glad that he was willing to let me come, you know, at the time that I did early in the morning, and just being able to get everything pulled out of the car. He was a super cool guy to talk with. He had some really nice cars, so hopefully in the next video we'll actually be showing a lot more, since I'll be here at my house actually working on a lot of this stuff. It should probably take about a video or two to actually go through everything that I plan to do with the car. But if you guys are enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what I could do for the dash to make it look better. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah,